Everything or nothing, might as well go all in. There's no guarantee this will last. On the edge of empty, driving till we feel free. Diving in, cause there's no looking back. To us on fire, burn even brighter. I don't wanna lose it now, cause fear is a liar and love's for the fighters. That's just how we do it. Is this how it feels to love, to fall so hard? I can't ignore, so tell me, is this how it feels to fall, to risk it all? Cause I loved and lost it now. Is this how it feels to fall? 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 Late nights in the summer, sun is going under. You feel like a sweet escape. Maybe it's a flight risk, I'm willing to take it. Something about it feels like fate. To us on fire, burn even brighter. I don't wanna lose it now, cause fear is a liar and love's for the fighters. That's just how we do it. Is this how it feels to love, to fall so hard? I can't ignore, so tell me, is this how it feels to fall, to risk it all? Cause I loved and lost it now. Is this how it feels to fall?
All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? How's everybody doing? We are back after Daddy Daycare weekend and missing stream on, what was it, Friday night? I don't even remember now. But we're back. We're back. So, like the stream title says, just going to try to catch up on a little bit of everything. I've got, I think, what is it, 23 cards for Lou Gehrig. I just got him earlier today while my daughter and my wife were taking a nap. And, so I'm going to finish at least grinding the new Team Affinity. We'll probably do some debuts tomorrow night, play a couple online games, with the cards that we unlocked. But okay, I think it looks like it's good. Yeah, just trying to catch up on everything, and then jump over to Battlefield and continue to grind out the ridiculous amounts of XP that you have to get to unlock the Battlefield 6 skins. We'll do Ben Choice. But yeah, hope everybody's been doing good. Whatever you're playing, been getting enjoyment out of it. Been enjoying. Man, I don't even really know. Been enjoying this new Neon update for sure. Like, there's a bunch of new cards. Possibly shaking up God Squads or like filling out theme teams with better cards again. Well, this is kind of the experience that I had when I used this card on my God Squad. He has double outlier, and I don't feel like he ever gets outlier on either of them. The 4-seam never seems to get to 102 for me, 103. And the sinker never gets to 99, 100. So I don't know. Probably something I'm doing wrong with the pinpoint. Who knows? I got over that fence. don't even remember. I've been setting it up to where I could put my DH in the field and then hit with my pitcher to expedite that PXP process. But I don't remember, since I set this up earlier today, I don't remember. And I can't now since I'm hitting, but Richie Sexton, Frank Thomas. I mean, I built the whole team out, so there's not even really a spot where I think I was anticipating switching anybody. It does make me feel a little bit better when I'm doing this cheesy bullshit when I hit 80% perfects at least. So it's like, okay. Okay. And as soon as I say that, I take a terrible swing like that. Cool. I could always, I guess, sub him in for Jim Edmonds, since you don't really have to worry about defense on this map. And he could hit in Jim Edmonds' spot. That's if I feel like I even have to. I'm so ready for a 99 Bobby Grich, by the way. That 97 was probably one of my favorite cards of the year so far. It is interesting getting to go back, you know, when Team Affinities come out. You go back and you use the previous Team Affinity cards, and there's some of them that I just like never got around to using early in the year that I feel like I would have actually really enjoyed. Or even like the Spotlight, like this Tyler Soderstrom. I never touched it. I got him kind of later on, if I remember correctly, for the Santana collection. I was drawing a blank there. Matt Holliday. Usually love Matt Holliday cards. Didn't ever really get around to using this one. That went straight through that wall, man. It is going to be interesting to see what they do to, because I mean they just patched out LaGrassa the first go round and turned back on created saves may not be on online play yet, but I do feel like they're gonna address this maybe even as early as tomorrow, because you can basically hit the ball as long as it's in fair territory here, unless you pop it up, and it's a home run almost every single time, which makes the offline PXP grinding nice, but obviously is not their intention for gameplay or like, you know, even grinding the missions and stuff. So I'm sure they're going to address it. It makes me wonder though, like, there's something that it breaks in the logic, because I had a game earlier today where a runner was on second 3 at-bats in a row. Okay, and somehow that's an out compared to all the other ones. Like, it breaks something in the logic in the game, and they may not even have a clue how to fix it. I wonder if all the perfects here are due to the batter's eye being the greatest batter's eye of all time. Because it's a 30-foot high wall that covers your entire vision. Okay. Yeah, we may do that, where we take Rich Sexton, put him in center, and now Ben Joyce will get to swing it and get a little extra PXP. For somebody that threw, didn't he throw a pitch 105.7 or something that like registered basically as 106, and his freaking his outliers just don't seem to want to work in the game for some reason. It's kind of crazy. if there's anybody who should get like super outlier, it would be Ben Joyce, where like it doesn't matter what your input is, the pitch is just max speed that it's available to go no matter what. If you'd ever like to see the intentional manipulation of attributes on pitchers, or on cards in general, look at hitting attributes that they give to pitchers or relief pitchers in general. Ben Joyce has not had an at-bat, I'm going to take a wild guess, since high school. For some reason, he has 5 contact and 3 power against righties, when it should just be zeros across. And Joe Musgrove had hitting attributes. Who was it that I used? Maybe Chris Bubich. Zeros across the board, which makes sense. Somebody who's a younger guy in Major League Baseball, who's never had an at-bat in Major League Baseball, like, zeros. But you ever want to see if they're manipulating somebody's attributes, just go to a pitcher and hit X or square to toggle to their hitting attributes. And if they've got hitting attributes, they're intentionally trying to manipulate their overall up. Oh. Okay. Cool. It literally was a replay of me calling timeout. That makes fucking sense, guys. I wanted to see how a perfect at a created stadium with a legend with every hitting quirk somehow stayed in the ballpark. Alright, let's see where that got us. We won't know because it's just gonna get us a wheel spin every single time we do this, apparently. Okay, awesome. We were doing White Sox. It's done. Mariners, not close. Angels, done. So I still need to do Tigers, Twins. Rangers. I think Diamondbacks is my only NL left. Yeah. Okay. Who did I say? White Sox, right? Yeah. Tigers, Twins, White Sox. No. Tigers, Twins, Mariners. Primary shortstop. Okay. Kyle Freeland has a cutter now. Okay. Jackpot. 777. Yeah, something like that. Just trying to see how fast I can get through the Team Affinity Neon missions. Yeah, well, I'm an adult with a family and a job, so I'm not. That is why I'm at La Grassa. Because this is the first time. Today was the first time I've had a chance to get on the game. So, I'm not going to apologize for, trying to get through it quickly. They could fix the game. Polo Grounds would probably be nasty too. Because anything in the gap against the CPU is going to be a triple inside the park home run. 2 jobs, 4 kids. That's cool. That's awesome that your job allowed you to spend, I'm guessing, 12 plus hours on the game. Mine did not. That's awesome. You must have 2 really bad jobs if you have to work 80 hours a week, man. I care more about MLB The Show Neon than my kids. That's hilarious. I wasn't enjoying the energy you were given when you came up in here talking shit, but that was pretty funny. They can walk to Little League. It's like a good stretching routine, I guess. That's fair. That's funny. It sounds like the story about Jesse Owens. Wasn't it Jesse Owens that got his cleats stolen the morning of a race he was running in the Olympics, and he had to dig like 2 mismatching cleats out of the trash can before he won a gold medal? So if I'm the last one getting Neon done, what are y'all doing tonight? Are y'all playing ranked games or something? I'm actually looking forward to being done with the Team Affinity so I can take some of these cards into ranked. But it's probably going to end up being tomorrow night, with as late as it is already. I'm just going to try to get this done and probably call it a night. I don't understand why sometimes it bouncing off that wall and getting caught counts as an out and then others it doesn't. Okay. Mariners are done. Tigers are done. Twins are not done? Really? Rangers. The Twins. And then the Diamondbacks. I think that's it. Diamondbacks. Nice. Yeah, he was. There's my Diamondbacks. Rangers. That's who I need, is Rangers. And theirs have all been fucking pitchers except for Ian Kinsler. I forgot about that. Wow. At least DeGrom's got some hitting stats, so that's nice. Alright, hopefully this is the last one. Move on with my life. Maybe that's what they're going to do, is they'll just make it to where you can't get, great PXP with your pitchers playing at this park, because it seems like Jordan Beck has hit a double or a home run almost every single game today that I've done here. I guess I'm just one of those crazy people, man. I got a 1-year-old. I spend way more time with her than I do on this game. Something fucked up with me in the head, I guess, huh? Good God, finally. I remember when this DeGrom card came out, I remember thinking, this is absolute ass. You can't give a DeGrom card the pitch mix that he has, but him not have Outlier. It just really doesn't play. You can see struggling to get the first few fucking live series Rockies out. Hey, there you go. It's good for them. Working on their hand-eye coordination. I think my daughter's still too young. I think honestly it would just probably be a waste of time. She is extremely interested in like remotes and controllers and stuff though. Batting average over good grades. Hey. Chicks dig the long ball. How many nerds you know that can hit a 400-foot bomb? Or a 201-foot bomb? Did that hit the top of that little fence? That's getting annoying. I don't even remember. Oh, Rafael Palmeiro. Walker Jenkins. Who's the other one that I'm working on right now? Oh, the Diamondbacks. Jerry Perdomo. I mean, honestly, 3 cards that I couldn't care less about having in my inventory even. But you gotta get all of them to get Brian Reynolds. Honestly, I think one of the games tomorrow night that I'm going to do for the debuts is going to be a Pirates team build. That is his name, Connor Griffin, right? The shortstop that got the prospect card early in the year, or spring breakout, whatever it was. I really enjoyed his swing. And then he's like hundreds and higher across the board with 99 speed on this card. Brian Reynolds. I just think it'll be a good team build to do a debut for. What was another one I was thinking? I was thinking I might do a Braves one, honestly. Ozzy finally being a versatile captain that can really let you use all the best cards instead of like having to force yourself to use. Which the All-Star Matt Olson one wasn't bad at all. It was honestly one of my best performing cards probably this year so far. But I would prefer to have the Home Run Derby one with the max power both sides and worse fielding at first base. Especially since I already have the All-Star Game 1 P5. Like, the Austin Riley card's just kind of meh. I'd honestly rather just have him come off the bench to hit against left-handed starters. I mean, I know the Twins are going to be done after this game. I do have 2 hitting captains for the Diamondbacks in, so that helps. I feel like. Technically have 2 hitting captains for the Rangers in, since DeGrom's getting to hit. Oh. Okay. Probably would have been smart to make sure I had, like, one of the Twins pitching captains on my team at least. Because then if I have to throw another inning, I could always... no, because I'm wanting to hit with DeGrom. I don't know. But I am... It's a confusing update for sure, because there's so many teams that have nothing but hitting captains that still haven't got a pitching captain. And, like, the first 2, you got to pick who, like, not alternating hitting and pitching captains in the first 2 team affinities really screwed them, because if you did 2 of the same and then the team only got 1 all-star, like the Athletics, they literally have 4 hitting captain cards now. Do I think they have a lot of good versatile captains that came out in this update that actually make running some theme teams easier? Sure. A lot of the early captains were platoon bats at best in Jolt or Color Storm. So, at least them being 99s now, like, they're at least serviceable on a weaker side, if they even have one, if they're not, you know, a switch hitter. Felt like half the hitters in this update were switch hitters, so... I wonder who our Retro Lightning's going to be this month. I feel like it needs to be, I mean, kind of similar to Griffey. We're at the point in the year, especially now that there's just shit tons of 99s in the game, it's got to be a name that makes people actually want to go after it. Or they're not going to spend the money on the stubs. Or, you know, people that don't spend money on stubs just aren't going to want to spend the stubs they have or their time to unlock a whatever name. We still don't have a good high overall Harper card, Trey Turner card. I mean, there are definitely a lot of options they could go with, I guess. We don't have a 99 chipper. A double. Damn. I was really hoping to hit a home run with him on that swing and be done. Alright, let's see if we're done now. Yay, guaranteed silver pack. Woo. Woo. Alrighty. Is there a 99 Willie Stargell program that I just haven't done yet? Is that what the problem is? I think that's the freaking new spotlight, isn't it? Or yeah. YouTube, how's it going? We're back. We're going to record another pack opening video. I'm going to be honest. We'll see if this one actually gets posted. The last couple, I didn't pull anything. They haven't been posted, so I'm probably just deleting them after I record this one. But this is a significantly bigger pack opening, so we will just have to wait and see. We could get some decent pulls out of this and it actually make its way to the YouTubes. Honestly, I just haven't been as torqued up about MLB The Show lately as well. I don't want to say that like content for it's gotten a little stale for me, but it kind of has. You hit the All-Star game, start getting 99s. Nothing other than like the Braves bias in me, being excited about new Braves cards. Nothing's really tickled my fancy too much, I guess you could say. So just I've been trying to keep up with content, obviously, but not really just itching to get on the game. If you know, I still haven't finished the Signature Series because they locked the collection behind making you do the freaking mini season. There's literally not enough Signature Series cards in the game that you can do it without getting any of the mini seasons cards. Really like next year to see those cards be sellable, which is a win-win for everybody. The people that actually like to play online games don't want to play mini season. We don't want to spend 3 hours playing against the CPU for cards that we're never going to use that are just going into collections. And then for the people that don't play online, that only play mini seasons, it's a repeatable thing that they can do to make stubs. They're not going to be crazy expensive cards, but guys go in there and grind out the new mini season when it first comes out, and you can sell the cards the first time you get them for a couple hundred stubs. Like, that's awesome. Especially since stubs seem to be so hard to come by this year, man. Like I said, I feel like it's a win-win for everybody involved. They've really moved away from that since 22, honestly. Like, Team Affinity cards used to be sellable in 22 and before, and made it to where, like, if you had stubs or if you were a content creator that just wanted to spend real money and make your video and not touch the game other than making your video, like, you could do that. No longer, man. But yeah, don't get me wrong, this content that's come out recently, it hits all the right high notes to get people excited. Like, I've seen plenty of content creators that I follow still very excited about it, like getting a 99 Brian Reynolds for free just by doing the Team Affinity. That's awesome. Getting a 99 Jorge Posada that's in a collection, like if you just grind the game out, you can get to him eventually. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. Just, I feel myself fading on it already, and I'm sure part of that could be due in part to the Braves season just being terrible, and I'm already kind of checked out on baseball season. It is what it is. Every time we start showing a bit of a spark, we go out and drop a few games in a row, and college football started now. I wasn't one of those that was like jumping ship when the video game released or Madden came out, but I am a big college football fan, so very much enjoyed sitting in front of a TV all day Saturday watching college football. Oh. Nothing yet. A couple golds. That's it. In the last pack opening video that I recorded, didn't upload, didn't pull a single diamond as well. So, I mean, we're very due for some good pulls. I'll say it like I say in every video. I still don't have a 90 plus live series pull this year. It's September. I'm caught up on almost every single bit of content that's come out over the course of the entire year. Almost every single free pack that's been put into the game. Like, I still need to do the shark map. Haven't done that. I suppose I could have waited to do the pack opening until after I did the shark map, but it'll give me some good beefy packs for the next opening video. Dry as the Sahara Desert. Nothing crazy, man. But yeah, so what's everybody else enjoying playing right now? Are you still playing MLB The Show? Have you moved on to NCAA, Madden? Honestly, I think the end for me was the enjoyment that I got out of the Battlefield 6 beta. Like, I was still fully invested, grinding like this game every single chance I got, you know, on stream, making videos, thumbnails, team builds, and then played the Battlefield 6 beta, and I'm very excited for that game. It's always my yearly cycle for me personally anyways. Like, fall rolls around, you know, postseason content is what it is. Finest comes out, and I'm pretty much done after Finest. I grind Finest content and then, like, never touch the game again until a couple weeks before the next game launches. But, and the timing always works out perfectly that, like, Call of Duty, Battlefield, some first-person shooter that I'm interested in playing is coming out, like, right as baseball season ends. Real baseball season ends, not virtual baseball. Like, obviously you can just play this year round if you want to, but, you know, beginning of November. Hey, Braves legend, who can't stay healthy now. But yeah, so it just works out nice for me. I've noticed that ever since 22. Like, I don't even remember what the Call of Duty was. That's not a great example because I hated Vanguard. Played 22, and then Vanguard came out, and I basically just kept playing zombies on Cold War. But you get what I'm saying. The new games come out in the fall, like right as I've kind of hit my wall with playing MLB The Show. Like, I play it during baseball season and then kind of just over it. I'm not going to keep, but we'll see. I do say every year when the new games come out that I feel so rusty because I go 3-4 months without playing MLB The Show, and so like the first month of me on the new game is just basically playing offline content. Could this be a 90 plus? No, I should go fuck myself. The first month is always just me getting back into the groove of the game and shaking the cobwebs off. I don't, like, honestly, at least the first week, if not more, I don't even really play online. I'm just grinding the programs, the team affinities that all, like, the launch of a new game every year, I feel like, which I get it, it's a brand new game, so there should be a lot to do when it first comes out, but it always feels like there's just so much homework to do before I feel like I can jump online and play. Obviously, you could jump in at any point once you load the game up. Now, your team's not going to be very good unless you preload a bunch of gift cards or swipe your credit card and buy out the live series collection opening night, which I'm not ever going to do. I feel like that's the biggest waste of money. Spend $3,000 for virtual baseball cards that aren't going to be usable in a year. But yeah. It also, this year for some reason, I've definitely played less ranked this year than any other year. I think there's something fundamentally that's changed with gameplay that's just super unenjoyable for me. I feel like there's been way more RNG in gameplay this year than in previous years, and I just don't enjoy it. It's how I basically make myself play the weekend or play right before the weekend classics to get my rating somewhere where I'd like to be, and then I play the weekend classic games and then don't play for a couple weeks again in ranked because it's not enjoyable. The gameplay's shit this year. You can pitch your nuts off, have a guy completely off balance, guessing, swinging at everything, and MLB The Show's going to do its thing where you can keep squaring up balls and hitting hard ground outs, hard line outs, deep fly outs. You'll be winning 2-0, and then your opponent's going to get 2 late doubles and a fucking early home run, and all of a sudden it's a 3-2 ball game, and you're just like, what is going on? I can't tell you how many times I've had that happen to me this year on various difficulties at various ratings. Like, I've had it happen in the 400 ratings, I've had it happen in the 800 ratings, like, and it's equally as frustrating at all of them. Makes me not want to play the game at all. Makes me want to go play anything besides baseball. It's, at the end of the day, it's a video game, and I feel like your input should matter more than just saying, well, it's baseball, man. Sometimes you can take a bad swing and get a hit. You can miss me with that bullshit. I played enough high-level baseball that I fucking get that, man. This is a video game, and in video games, I feel like your input should matter. Full stop. It'd be like playing a racing game and just like blowing out a tire for no fucking reason. And missing the rest of the race. Like, that's not enjoyable. That's not a good gameplay mechanic. That doesn't entice people to keep playing your game. Better yet, play a first-person shooter and then just not an enemy, just a random explosion drop on your head. Random order, man. It happens. That's just war. That's true. That doesn't make for fun gameplay. Don't get me off on any more tangents like that. It is what it is, man. Man, what do we have? 105 standard packs? And we got 185 live series for quick sell value. Nice. This is what you play the game for. I don't know if these could have been worse. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let's see if the Twitch drops are any better. Come check out Twitch streams, man, so you can get you a silver and a gold, like your Yukon Cornelius. Bobby Dahlbeck. Man, Anthony Santander had a terrible year this year. I think he's out for the rest of the year. Having as good of a season as he had last year. Getting the bag as a free agent. Go to Toronto. Is it a 3-year deal? I don't remember. But he got paid well. And then played like shit, got hurt, and he's going to be out. And somehow they're still in the division race. I think we're going to shake it up and see how it goes. We're going to open this and see if we get anything good. 88 plus live series. The best chance I've probably had all year to get a 90 plus live series. Well, it is. It's not going to be a good one because there's not a good center field card. Nice. Pain and sadness and eternal suffering in my heart. 1 in 15 at 88 plus. No. Blake fucking Snell. The poster child for SDS loves me, and so they're just going to make sure I'm an 85 diamond. Ballin' is gold. Let's get through fucking 30 of them since there was just a team affinity drop. He's an 89. Wow. I really don't want to look at a Spencer Strider card right now, that's for sure. It's getting to the point, like, I know this year's been a wash for a while, but I'd like to just see him released this offseason. Like, I haven't seen a single thing out of him in the last 8 starts that makes me think I even want him on the fucking roster, man. That's sad. Going into last year being the Cy Young favorite to, like, just cut him the fuck loose. Nice job signing him to an extension, AA. Thanks for that. Now that he's fucking batting practice. And nobody else will take him from us. Like, you know how hard up an organization would have to be to actively be like, hey, that guy that throws 94 to 96 right down the middle of the plate and gets teed off on, send him our way. We'll give you some prospects. Fuck shit. Like I said, it's depressing to watch. He's never been the type of pitcher that needed to have outstanding command, and now he doesn't throw 100, so he needs it, and he can't figure it out. Routinely misses over the middle of the plate 3-4 times a game and just gets fucking shellacked. Who was it today that got him? Was it Carson Kelly, I think? Cut the lead from 6-1, 6-2 to 6-4, something like that. Lost a game in extra innings 6-7, and we gave up the final 6 runs of the game. So at one point we were winning 6-1. It's not the type of game you want to lose. But that's par for the course this year. Our pitching is fucking dog shit. And when our pitching actually goes out and throws well, like when Bryce Eldridge threw a gem against Philly, our offense went out and got 1 fucking run. At least they did him the decency of doing that, I guess, because then the bullpen gave up the second run of the game to lose us the game 2-1. But you got somebody like that who's a low velo command pitcher who goes out and shoves and only gives up 1, you can't manage to score runs for him. I can tell you if we have a similar offseason this next year to what we did this past offseason, I'm not going to hold out much hope for next year. We need to go out and we need to get pitching, starting pitching and relief pitching. You know, since we let starting pitching walk, and then half our rotation got hurt before we even went into spring training. And then our bullpen's just the shallowest bullpen in Major League Baseball, I feel like. We've got like, and we don't have Joe Jimenez this year. So I mean, we had like 2 or 3 go-to guys in our bullpen, and we spent all year this year without one of them. And Raisel Iglesias unplugged his brain this year until we were like well and good out of the fucking chase for anything. And then he decided, you know, I'll get a few saves here and there now. I really don't think it helps our bullpen either that Grant Holmes has become a starter. Let's see what we get out of this horse shit. Hey. It's at least a 99. Alright, we get one chance at getting the new chase player, Raleigh Fingers, who's going for less than 100k. I just fucking pulled him. I'm going to hang on to him because surely his price has got to go up a little. Any chance you want to give me Stanton here? No. I'm going to hang on to both of these because I assume their price is going to go up Friday when the collection comes out. Mid-round. Dang. And just a boss pack to pick. I mean, I don't think I'm using Poppy, so I'll just take the pitcher. Alright. Well, we pulled chase player Raleigh Fingers, who I'm not going to keep and sit in my bullpen to pitch once every 3 games for over 100,000 stubs. Alright. Thanks for coming out. Both of those are 50k right now. I have 6. I'm going to need 4 more. Like I said, hopefully their prices go up a little with the demand on Friday for whoever the lightning is. Why are these so mixed up? I feel like we just got a different picture. But was it not? No, it was Vinny, wasn't it? Yeah. Yo, that's nuts. What is our, contact? They don't have a pitcher captain, do they? Man. They've got nothing but hitter captains. He's probably actually gross. At P5, max contact and clutch, max vision, 73 and 70 power with max speed. You'd get diamond reaction at P2. That's nuts. That's why. This is a theme team filler card, and if you tier 3 this card, he has 99 and 94 contacts with no parallels. P5, he's 104 and 99. That's crazy. I hate that they make cards with that in mind, though. He got such an awesome card at the end of the year last year for Defensive Player of the Year in the minors. And his card at the beginning of this year was good, honestly. Reverse splits. But giving him those contact numbers for a 97 at this point in the year. And honestly, his speed's a little low. I think this one, unless they've done something different. Let's look. Nope. Still 5, 8, and 10. So you can run a tier 1 boost and get almost the same attribute increase as running tier 3 for the Atlanta Braves. And you only need 5 players to do it. There's 4 right there. You can double boost and put the lower overall Andrew Miller in your bullpen, and it's a double tier 1 boost. Am I about to buy this card for 32K? I might. Honestly, his price has probably dropped because he's not even as good as Jesus Made. This one's probably gross. +8 to everybody. Especially once you get Randy in your rotation. Rosarena becomes disgusting. And so does Ibanez. So does Naylor. The problem is you have to DH him because of how bad his fielding is. This is why I don't understand the boost. So the Braves max boost gets +6 with 4.99s. The Mets max boost gets 8 with 7.99s. Almost twice as many. And then you look and they've got 398s, which are basically 99s, because you barely have to do anything to parallel one them, and then they're a 99. Including starting pitcher, relief pitcher, relief pitcher. I don't know. We have the same boost as the Phillies, who have 10 99s and 2 98s. So basically 12. Man, his price is just gonna be fucking expensive, huh? Pop time. You can double up on power. 8. And 8. Oh. Plus 16 power to everybody? That's the other one. That's gross. So if you can tier 3 them, you get plus 16 power. Whoa. Six, 10, 14, 18. Now making it where it's actually usable after that is kind of tough, but they got enough cards. How does that happen? That you didn't make these balance each other better? Does he batting clutch? He does. What does he give? Vision? Vision and clutch go up. Contacts don't. How long have I been live now? I'm gonna be honest, I feel the poop coming, so I think it's time to call it a night already. Hopefully get started earlier tomorrow night. Thanks for coming out.